it's here. There it is. The old Worx. This is the one for up to a half acre. The WR153. 3-year warranty. It's got cut to the edge technology, artificial intelligence, a brushless motor, and a power share battery, and a Wi-Fi capability. And these are the items that come inside. And then this particular product gets the Plus X award, which is Best Product of the Year in 2019. I am stoked. Let's get this thing going. Let's go ahead and make sure that we got all the pieces that, come in the box. That's step one. First and foremost, we have the Landroid. I must say, upon first inspection, it looks cool. Okay. Step two, I got my boundary wire, 590 feet. I hope that that's enough. Okay, so I got my power plug. I'm probably gonna mount it to the wall like so, and then come down the wall with it and go along this bed here that I'm gonna cut out. So there's the wire, and there's my AC.
Okay, so when I finally found like where I was going to put the base, I initially thought that the Landroid was going to come out the right side, or I'm sorry, it was going to come in from the right side there, or actually your left. So I was confused on the direction in which the Landroid would come out of the base and enter into the base. So I ended up having to move this base over about 2.5 feet to the left, so I would have enough room for Robbie, I call him Robbie, to enter into the base from the right direction. As you can see there, it's a little too close to the bed on the right there currently, and I ended up changing this location after the fact, which was no big deal. I simply just picked it back up, unscrewed the little plastic stakes here. You want to give your Landroid about, I believe the directions say 6 feet. It's like, you look at your directions, but I believe it's like 6 feet that he needs to enter in from the direction, where he comes in at. So using this guide, I would simply just set your Landroid right to the edge of your border and put your boundary wire so that the wire runs right down the middle of the Landroid. So from the instructions, I believe they said like 18 inches you should put your pegs on your boundary wire. And I found that if your surface is not exactly level, you're really doing it like every 7 to 8 inches. So the stick was helpful to a certain degree, but you end up coming back and putting in an additional peg, like in halfway the length. So since I didn't have enough boundary wire, I had to add some boundary wire, and I used these connectors that come with the unit to go ahead and connect my wire where I had to add some, and it worked fine. But remember to push that down really well and wait for it to click, because otherwise that is where your brake will be when your machine does not work. You have to make sure that clicks down nice and good to get a secure connection. And you can use other ways to connect these wires, of course. That was just the way that I initially did it. Then I went ahead after the battery installation. I installed my Landroid GPS. It works well as long as they don't know it's there. It'll keep track and give a location of where your Landroid is at. Alright, so that's what I wanted to see when I plugged everything in, the magic green light. Here we go. Let's get Robbie turned on and charged up. That is incredible. Hey, I'm stoked. Okay. Boy, he just took off.
Like cross.
Yep.
But he is cutting the grass. There's a little patch there. Navigated with no problem. I filled that in with dirt. That was a big hole right there.